GM. Welcome back to Noun O'Clock Live at Zero Rights Media. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We are watching the end of the auction for Noun 1422, this safety egg we wound up with yesterday. If you want to watch the end of the auction with us, nounoclock.live or nomo.wtf is the place to be. That's nounoclock.live or nomo.wtf. While you're here, you can also pick up Nomo Noun number 1422, this beautiful computer virus for just 0.00069 ETH. That's $1.87 USD. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury. It goes to funding artists on chain, the Nouniverse, and beyond. Speaking of the Yellow Collective, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on this timer. Collective Noun number 506 is Laughing Superhero. Currently sitting at 0.011 from kylepatrick.eth. But we will see where that goes in the next 4 minutes. For the time being, we also have 4 minutes left on the Nouns auction with this new 2.2 bid coming in from 0x24B5. But probably won't have many more after this, if any. This is about the going rate, so it seems, at the moment. Anyway, how are y'all doing?
Stuff.
I have been desperately trying to stay awake.
Long enough to like, shouldn't you just be getting going?
What?
I said, shouldn't you just be getting going? Isn't this like the start of your prime time? Starting to warm up for the overnight hours?
Here's the thing. In an ideal world, yeah. But I'm trying to do a million things at once, and so my sleep schedule has been hasn't. My sleep has been unscheduled.
But it's all over the place.
I'm getting a lot of sleep, but none of it's restful.
Right.
I've been sleeping like last night, for instance. I went to bed at like 1 a.m., which is a comparatively healthy time. Woke up at 3 a.m., went back to sleep at 3:30, woke up again at 5:15. At that point, I gave up, and I've been awake since. I wound up streaming over on Twitch for 8 hours. I finished a bunch of shit in Skyrim. And then switched to a Minecraft survival world on a new mod pack that I just put together just at like a single player, no pressure, And then I just closed that out like 15 minutes ago. And the reason I did that was so that I wouldn't take a nap before this show. And I'm hoping that if I stay up for another 2 hours or so after the show is over, and I go to sleep, I will be so tired that I will sleep through the entire night. That is the plan. Whether it works out remains to be seen.
What's your Achilles heel when you've got that 2-hour window? Reading?
What do you mean?
Movie, like when you try and start something that's going to cover that block of time and it actually does the opposite and knocks you out.
If I try to cover that time, nothing's going to knock me out because I make very sure to not do anything that I can possibly fall asleep during. Like desk and standing mode, treadmill on. If I start falling asleep, I will fall over and wake up.
Nice.
I've learned. Anyway, 30 seconds left on that timer. Yeah, I mean, for somebody, if you spend all of your time at home, I do recommend at least getting a standing desk because it really does. It did wonders for my back. I do recommend it. Anyway. 10 seconds left. Nounoclock.live, nomo.wtf. We are playing the feud. Let's go. It is time for janky FOMO. You know the drill. Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. If we get enough thumbs ups in the first 2 seconds or so, that's going to be the noun that's on auction for the next 24 hours.
That noun could have been topical.
I didn't see it. What was it?
A basketball.
Mm-hmm.
How would that have been topical?
Victor's resurfaced.
Oh!
He put out an apology letter.
Yeah.
For dropping off the face of the earth?
Greasy void.
I'm going for it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should.
That's too good. I went for it. What the fuck?
Looks like we're getting
That was on Urgent Gas
treasure
too.
parlor.
Okay.
That moon. Oh, that moon was.
I
nice
actually
too,
kind of
though.
like this one.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
cool. Pink lemonade treasure.
Yeah.
Pickled
And now
torch
it's time
is
for
what this-
Nomo. If you're not there already, nounoclock.live, nomo.wtf. You're going to see all these nouns read before you. You're going to pick your absolute favorite from among them. Spam click it with all your might every 10 seconds after they're eliminated until we're left with just one. That's going to be the Nomo noun of the day. Make sure you've signed in with your wallet or on OP or your clicks will not be counted. We can still get the greasy void and it's on a red background, which is beautiful.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What else?
An idea for a sandcastle's on there too.
I'm kind of into the cake.
I'm kind of into the cake as well. It is pretty good. Although I don't know. There's something about
Yeah,
those noggles and that body.
Combo.
The
Yeah.
glizzy with the cheese.
There's something ugly about it. I don't.
Alright, away we go. Oh, I'm not even connected.
For anybody who didn't get the bit, I try to be inclusive. The noggle shirt combo is what Brett has on his now.
Yes, it's always funnier when you have to explain it.
Well, I like.
It's got that green.
I want to be sure that people are aware and that we're not excluding people by making in jokes on
The
stage.
cheese
Because
dog.
I always hate when that happens. When you know. I don't
being
want
left out of the
TNS.
joke.
Well, no, it's not that I don't like being left out of the joke so much as I don't want ZRM to turn into like the Marvel universe where you have to have watched, like, at this point we're on episode 975. I don't want it to turn into something where you have to have watched the previous like 17 movies to get a joke.
Final round. Box versus Greasy Void. Who will win? Who will lose? 3, 2, 1, fight!
No contest, apparently. There
Oh, okay, sorry.
we go. Giving you a head start. It's like, I'd rather like the box.
Greasy Void wins. Fatality.
All right, there it is. We got a greasy void Nomo noun, and we didn't get the which was what we were trying to settle for the noun, and we just missed it somehow. But we did end up with a pretty good pink lemonade treasure chest, regardless. For noun 1423. If you want to pick up this Nomo noun number 1423, you can do so for the next 23 hours and 57 minutes. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury. Goes to funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. Speaking of the Yellow Collective, congrats to Kyle Patrick for picking up another one. Collective noun number 506. We're going to go ahead and settle this auction and see what we get for collective noun number 507. And that's going to be a...
Oh, man, pants. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even
A
remember which one
pantsed
this is
Zorb.
anymore. Is this a Zorb or is this
Yeah.
the
It's
next one?
it's a Zorb. The base one looks different. All right, we got a Zorb. A Zorb is something that is from Zora, which is it used to be an NFT platform.
Yeah.
It
Sorry.
used to own Nouns Builder.
Yeah. Like how, Aubrey Graham used to be a rapper.
They're in the process of handing it off.
Really?
Yep, to Builder DAO.
Interesting. All right.
I think it's on. I think there's a prop up right now on Builder DAO. That's where I saw it.
Who does what now?
Where is it? Transfer nouns.build from Zora to Builder Protocol.
Oh my
Huh.
god. Oh, I missed it.
Lavender
tempura.
My measly
Are-
one vote.
Are you still on FOMO?
Well, I was closing the window and it happened to. This orbs looks like it's slouching because of its
I
pants.
think that's the pants effect.
Yeah, it does. It does kind of look like it's like. I think it's a combination of the pants and the head, like dipping so far into the body.
Mm-hmm. He's like leaning back a little bit.
Yeah, it's like he's like leaning back with his head forward. Huh. Anyway, that's Collective Noun number 507. Like I already said, the Yellow Collective is an on-chain club devoted entirely to funding artists in the Nouniverse. Beyond that is any sort of artist. Doesn't matter if you are a visual artist or a musician or an actor or a dancer, or an animator, whatever you happen to be. If you can mint it, we're interested in funding it. You can find out more on yellowcollective.xyz or in the Yellow channel over on Wordcast. Literally just /yellow. It's really hard to miss. All right, now you guys were talking about apparently Victor is back with an apology letter. What did I miss?
He did a prop date and suggested that he could maybe do something with the funds or return them. That's basically it. And then also in the same stroke, there's the basketball prop. I don't know which one it is. One from Frankie. Oh yeah, basketball on the brain.
Huh.
Basketball and nouns. It rains, it pours.
No, I found it. Pros went up on the 5-yard line with the local Parks and Rec Department near LA to bring this court to reality with their choice of a few locations in their district. It was part of their quarterly proposal hearing, but was rejected due to it being so specifically branded, despite the public good premise. And more importantly, to their directors, its crypto adjacence was a non-starter. Yeah, that's not surprising. Since then, we've engaged with several other Parks and Rec departments near LA and met similar rejections, considering it promotional for a brand, crypto-related, some having problems with the colors, the unorthodox court lines, and backboard square they thought would be confusing to locals, and most consistently, the .wtf in the Nouns URL was a massive trigger for conservative local governments, since most courts are in public areas optimized for young children. As an aside, one of the other realizations in this process was that the Clippers have a 5-year exclusive deal with the city of LA for any court in the county, pushing our search out to less desirable locations. Additionally, my inexperience with local government showed in not anticipating how slow their processes move. Conversations would burn slowly for months, and getting onto agendas for crowded quarterly director presentations would die on the vine as these potential red flag issues occurred to middle management, who'd rather use their restricted time allotment for something with a better chance of success. We would occasionally get through to a group regarding a court restoration, just not this one, for aforementioned reasons. So I went through with some more generic designs to hopefully build up some equity with the city to try to bring this one back to the table. With that in mind, last year I brokered a handshake deal to restore 6 courts in Long Beach, and while initially they resisted the noun court concept for the reasons above, we restored 3 of their courts at my own personal expense, unrelated to the budget. Wow, Prop 193. Wait, what are we on now?
750 something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
750 is the
750.
current
Wow.
on it.
given them some equity. The city reserves to ask to have the Noun Square be one of the final 3. They have a few locations in mind and are considering it. I see this Long Beach conversation through, and if still a no-go, I continue to pursue other opportunities to finally come home for the Noun Square. Products, content, and experiences originally intended, with a commitment to more regular updates to the DAO. Or 2, I return the funds to the DAO immediately. All right. Well, glad we're hearing something. It has been when December 25th, 2022. It's
Yeah.
been over 2 years.
It's something though. You know, he
Yeah.
probably got goaded really pretty hard. The safety vests used to like to go after him.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, he blocked a bunch of people everywhere.
Wait, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they were instigating it, but yeah, they were like going after, like commenting on his Instagram posts and stuff, and
Sorry, I just went to his Warpcast page.
And
He has one post.
oh yeah.
Just add VS. Oh no, VS. It's just the initials 4 times.
Just go to Prop's wallet now and see how many of those bloody basketballs are in there.
because this is from yesterday, I highly doubt this is actually him.
I still think it's funny.
Yeah, this FID was made yesterday.
Yeah.
2 days ago. So that's somebody trolling him, making a new account and trying to troll him.
Still
100%,
funny.
that's what this is.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
I guess
pretty much the highlight.
Should probably put a vote up and see what the DAO, whether they want to. I mean, with a vote, given how where votes are going, I think they'll probably vote to return it. But so maybe that's not a smart idea. But I don't know. Anyway, speaking of proposals, might as well look at some of the other ones. The Duna admin communications prop succeeded, obviously. Fund USDC payer contract 158 to 2. Nouns breakers worldwide off to a rough start, 11 to 21 with 13 abstains. Farcon 7 to 3, and then we've got, like you said, that other basketball prop, the slam dunk prop, the Noggles boards. Nounish Surfboards V3 is up. House of Nouns at Farcon and Nouns Amigos Everywhere All at Once revised. And we're going to be talking about probably all of these on Monday. Since, yeah, all of them are still going to be up by then. Huh. With that said, I think we're pretty much done. We didn't get the noun we were aiming for, but we got it on Nomo. We got a decent noun. The more I look at it, the more it grows on me. I really do like the pink and yellow combo. But yeah, I think that's about it. Is there anything else we haven't talked about yet?
Warple.
Little 1,000-piece.
Warple.
999 warples.
Gone in 2 hours again.
Yeah. Being on the bleeding edge of the meta.
Like, I'm about to fall asleep too, like RFG was saying. Push out a whole fucking collection overnight.
How do you do that, dude? I don't understand.
I went into hyper focus.
In layers. With traits.
From like from like 7:30 until about 11 o'clock. It took me.
What's the most challenging thing? The backgrounds?
It was trying to
Narrow.
get enough traits that there wouldn't be any duplicates.
Right.
So like there are a couple.
Where's
Like,
Waldo's? I know I saw one of mine. I'm sure it's not
yeah, there's
like
a
one
couple that
wonky
like
eye.
the bodies are similar, but the backgrounds are different.
Yeah.
I still can't see anything but decapitated Grimace.
But yeah,
I'm sorry.
They're all over though.
it started with that first one, and then DWR called my bluff, and then I called his back. I said, "Is this really what you want?" And I posted a GIF of just like a handful of them with one body, and he said yes. And then people started liking it and like sending messages and commenting, and
I feel
alright.
like a summary of your artistic career for the past 6 months could be blank called my bluff followed by just wait, hang on.
And then
Like and
my
it followed immediately just by
Yeah.
Netnos isn't here right now, but I had immediately sent him a DM to try to get a CSV of all the Warpcast wallets because there is only like 2,500, and I was gonna airdrop one to everybody, but I was like, that's a lot of work to do that and set that all up. So just figure out a mint.
yeah.
And Symbio suggested do 999, so it's
One shy of the
one
OGs.
yeah, one less than the Farcaster OG NFTs.
Makes them
I'm
rare.
just
I'm just happy to land a lasagna with my first mint.
every time you do something, my brain is just going,
Hey kids, when life moves too fast, just do what I do. Curl into a ball and die.
I mean, sometimes
Every
you have
time.
to grasp those moments of inspiration and run with them, and because something like this is just a meme, it could be gone tomorrow. Like there's so many people that are like, Dan hates the fucking name Warplet. He doesn't want it to be that name, but because he said it and there's so many people who are against it, it just makes us push it more, and it's gonna make it become the name. Like I posted in the notes, I saw Gremplin even posted, I came here to deposit ETH into this wallet thing, and have gotten totally sidetracked by a flurry of Seussian terms. What the fuck is going on here?
is
The
the wallet a warplet?
What's Warplet? Wassel Warple and Fokins is a forecasting pupplet. Like, yeah. And I was on. Prof was here yesterday saying she was going to talk about warplets on GM Farcaster, so I tuned in this morning and I caught the beginning of that. And she was kind of saying, wonder what people would think if they come over here today and see this, and it's like exactly what Gremplin posted. It's like, what the fuck? What is going on here? Like all these words that nobody knows.
Warple, warple.
But it was a fun little fast project to push out.
Actually, now you've made a whole bunch of them, so I guess it's more like Warple, warple.
900.
Yeah, they're like triplets or whatever.
And I was thinking about Symbio when I did this. I picked up warplet.base.eth and warplet.eth.
Nice.
For my wallet. My warplet.
And you put warplet 0 in your warplet?
I did.
So it's just we're never gonna get it right with naming conventions around these parts, like degen.
Yep.
Now they're trying to wrestle
it
out by calling it the decentralized generation. I'm like, can you throw a few more syllables in there?
right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have an aneurysm if we keep having this conversation, so I'm going to stop it. Because
I got a fresh avatar reveal tomorrow, and tomorrow's my 169th consecutive collecting day on rodeo.
well done.
So
Wassawarple and Fokens. Bames names the James. Bames none is having a strong. Call the Bondulance.
There's been a handful of more entries to the character design round since yesterday too. They're looking good. Finishing mine up tonight. Somebody drew just a rat.
A literal rat.
Yes.
Sounds fun. All right. I'm calling it. Because so far, everything is in my brain is just going... So, just all the time. So yeah. Let's I'm gonna just push a button. I don't know what this is gonna sound like. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright. Thanks everybody for coming to 9 o'clock live at Zero Rights Media. I'm Robot Fish Girl. We're gonna be back here once again tomorrow, same bad time, same bad channel, about 7:30 p.m. EST. Until then, don't forget to check out Nomo Now number 1423, The Greasy Void. Sure we can all relate. 0.00069 ETH, $1.88 USD. 100% of the proceeds go to the Yellow Collective Treasury, goes to funding artists on chain in the Nouniverse and beyond. Collective Now number 507 is also on auction for the next 23 hours and 42 minutes. So if you want to Zorb with pants, yellowcollective.xyz is the place to be. Otherwise, don't forget to vote on proposals if you have any voting power in nouns. We will see you on Warpcast. We'll see you on Twitter. We'll see you on YouTube. More than anything else, we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming, everybody.